And
pop screen obsessiveness for a couple of
yeah,
seconds.
you have to watch Andy for a while he just sorts his pop screen out.
It needs to be right.
This is the normal way things
Shut up.
get done.
Here we go. Is that right? Pa. There we go. It's not obscuring me too much there.
No,
Has that
fine.
broken the levels now? I've moved it around. Am I too loud now?
No, you can see yourself on the screen. You see that? Look, the light's going up and
Can
down.
I where? Oh yeah. Hey, there's lights on the screen. Loud. Woo. Yeah, they went off the top there.
That's what we're going to do all day. We're just going to watch that. And
yeah, this is going to be shit for you watching at home.
I don't even know if anybody's
watching.
watching.
The lights, can you? Nicola Wallhouses. Hello, Nicola.
Hello, Nicola. How are you watching?
Wait for you again.
I think you were on a train earlier on.
Was she?
Yeah.
Wow, maybe she's, you know...
I reckon she pulled the communication cord.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, and did it that way.
Oh, apparently... Blimey. Apparently it keeps going off. I didn't think the camera was focused that far down, but there we go.
Oh, you know.
Oh,
well, it will do. You see, if you're not really at home on a computer...
Yes.
With a nice fast stream, it's probably going to be a bit juddery for you.
Watching it on a 1990 Nokia on a 1G connection.
Yeah, it's not going to work that well. So I do apologise if you are watching it on an old thing, or even a new thing that's just very slow on like Orange's shit 3D network, or whatever it's called.
3D network.
Yeah, it's where it's like 3D.
All the data comes around. Oh, that is the next thing we've got to do.
What?
2 cameras do a 3D broadcast.
Well, we should do, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
We should do.
That's the way forward.
I'm going to have a slurp of my coffee, though.
Do it.
Because this isn't a podcast, this is us just getting ready.
We're not started yet.
We're just bedding in now.
This is the pre-podcast fucking around.
Got me coffee. Yeah.
Oh, little puppy. See, anyone who has only just tuned in, you missed 5 minutes or so of Dill being cute on the sofa.
Oh, he was adorable.
Yeah.
He always is adorable, though. That's his problem.
Yeah. He never takes a break from it, does he?
A, he's adorable. B, he's so beautiful. C, he's a custard tart. That's true. D, he's dirigible. E, he's an elephant. F, he's not flaccid or full of poo. G, he's a gonad. Not a gonad, really. And he likes to say hello. What comes after H? I. I is not an idiot. J, he likes jerk. The other doggy from the other place in London.
Or at least he would if they'd ever met. Yes.
K, he likes Kellogg's.
Christ on a bike. Are you doing the whole alphabet?
Yeah. K. Is it, what comes after K? Is it T?
Keep going. I'll just have a bit of a nap.
L, he likes lemurs. M, he's not called Martin. That's me. Hello. N, he's not black, but he's not Nigerian. That just sounds racist. Sorry. I'm glad I did do that on the podcast. Oh, we've gone off.
Blimey, you've broken it. What's happened there? It's all gone off. Has the camera turned itself off?
Yeah.
Was that because we're not recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does that. Are we actually going to record this and
Well, we could do, I suppose. I mean,
release it on the site? Are we planning on having this a live-only event?
It could be live only. I don't know.
Blimey, that's a bit racy.
I'll be keeping a copy of it. It depends. It takes about a year to... Where was I?
You were on Z.
Nigerian, wasn't I?
You were just on Z.
I was just being slightly Nigerian.
You were just on Z.
O, he's not orange. P, he's not called Peter. Q, he's quite cute. That's true. R, he's resting. S, he likes sausages. Veggie ones and meaty ones too. T, he's quite tall for a dog. U, he likes underpants. V, he likes virgins. Nuts all together now. On Wednesdays he has whales. And he eats xylophones. X, he eats xylophones too.
I was seeing if there was some like a way we could avoid xylophones on that one, but yeah.
Yes, he likes meat. No, he doesn't like seats. And Z, he likes zoos.
Ta-da!
So just,
That's very good. Yeah.
Should we just get on with it?
Yeah, I was going to say I'd have gone for dog for D, but you know.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a difficult world.
Hang on, I'm having a... Oh, God, that was badly placed, wasn't it? Hang on, let's move that round so I can...
Let me just do a quick check of the Muzak that we're going to start with.
Do it.
And do it that way. Podcasts. Oh, song.
You've got to go for pod tits.
Pod tits.
Pod tits.
Pod tits. Oh, my muffin top's hanging out. I'll just sort that out in a second.
Pod tits.
I can't remember. Where is it? Ah, playlists. There.
It's your fucking iPod.
It's difficult. Oh, what did we have last time? It was piano, wasn't it? So we're on trumpet again. There we go. Let me just try this out. There we go. So that's that leveled. We're recording. So here we go.
Are we going?
Yeah. What's number's this one?
Oh fucking hell! I don't know. Look it up. 70 something.
Okay,
Here
we go.
It's probably 75.
That means I'm going to lose that now. Now where are we? Podcasts. Gentleman's Review. 75.
That's what I said.
Yeah. 75. Playlist.
If only you trusted my vague guesses more than I did.
Well. Oh, here we go then.
It's the Gentleman's Review.
Hello, crystal meth drinkers, schnapps, cunters, and arseholes.
That's a little robust, isn't it?
What, a little deer's tits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is exactly right. That is the deer's tits, that intro, Martin.
Oh, thanks. I always thought it was good.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to episode 75. Was it 75 of the Gentleman's Review?
It is 75 of the Gentleman's Review. That is us here, sat on this sofa right now, looking at you down the camera. Hello.
And we've got absolutely nothing to talk to you about, because nothing at all has happened this weekend worth talking about.
I've got shit all to talk about. Shall we just go now?
Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Bye! We got drunk.
Yes, we did. Twice.
Yes. Well, that was a rather sudden end, wasn't it?
Smooth. You're good at this.
Yeah. Hey, whoa.
3 fucking years we've been doing this.
Well, yeah. Never been any good at it, though, have we? Yes, so nothing happened. So we got drunk on Thursday night.
Yes.
And then we went and got drunk on Friday afternoon.
Yes, that would be yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
Yes.
And today I've not had any booze at all. So I'm perhaps letting the side down a little, I think.
Yeah.
Of course, you can see Tom can't be with us this week because he's in Downton upon up.
Yes, he is. He's run off, isn't he? He's not even here operating the camera like he was last time we did a video one.
Fucked off. He's just gone away. I wasn't going to mention much about the video because we're doing it live. When it's gone, it's gone. If you're having trouble listening to it, I do apologise.
Yeah, but this is it. This will be something to tell the grandkids about because there'll be no release of this one. It's you're either here or you're not.
No.
And people will be queuing up to say, I was there. I watched episode 75 of the Gentleman's Review.
It was like, where were you when Henry Kissinger was raped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only wish I knew any of that speech from Henry V.
Oh, which one was that?
The one about, people who weren't there holding their manhood.
Oh, yes. St. Crispin's Day.
Yes.
Yes.
Sort of the shit internet comedy equivalent of that, isn't it?
Yeah, bearing your scars. And saying, I was with them.
Yes.
On that Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Paul2401. He says this is better than the royal wedding already.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey.
Hey. Somebody's watching us, and it's not stopping for you.
Yeah.
But we will be doing a little striptease later on, just for you. It'll be nice. Nipples and everything. Nipples and pears. Yes,
yeah.
Nipples and pears. We're sponsored, of course, still by Nipples and Pears.
We're always sponsored by Nipples and Pears.
Nipples and pears. They're my favourite, Nipples and Pears.
Certainly, they tick all the boxes for my pear and nipple needs.
Yeah, they've even started doing them in a family pack.
Have they? Family-sized nipples and pears?
Yep. Only £299 per square yard.
That's very reasonable, isn't it?
Nipples and pears. Nipples and pears.
Are they going away?
Nipples and pears.
Oh, bye-bye, nipples and pears.
Nipples and
Bye.
Bye, bye, nipples. Oh, well, we've had enough of that, I think. I think we've had enough of that. So, yeah, we've got Dill with us, of course, sitting in for
He's
Tom.
over there.
Yeah, can't see him.
Can't see him.
Because I can't be able to get up and move the camera.
Yeah, you could have seen him, but
Yeah.
he went.
Not like one of these posh outfits that have, like, 2 cameras.
No.
No.
Although we did last time, didn't we? We had a multiple camera setup last time.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
As you could convincingly see when you watched it back.
Yeah, yeah. All live, all the time.
Yes.
Whatever
Yes.
that means.
100%.
I've no fucking idea what that means.
I don't know, but it sounded good. It sounded young and trendy.
It does.
And go-getting and energetic. I like it.
It's annoying. It's a little bit like small businesses when they name themselves.
Mm.
You know, when they have those really annoying names. They're supposed to be slightly whimsical and funny, but they're not. They're just shit.
Right, yeah.
I walked past a company the other day called BG. B-E-E-G-E-E. Just like the Bee Gees.
Like yeah.
Yeah, but like the popular beat combo.
And did they do anything that was in any way comedically related to falsetto-voiced
No, they did
singing
drain
types?
cleaning.
That is rubbish.
They did BG drain cleaning. There's also
Did they at the very least have a little sort of tagline saying cleaning your drains, cleaning your drains?
No.
That is rubbish.
No, that would have been imaginative. They can't
Yes.
do that. No.
I hate them.
And there's Deb and Hare, of course, the hairdressers.
Yes.
Yes.
There's one in Haworth called Jane Hare.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I saw it.
God. There's one in Cheshire called Pride and Prejudice.
Is there?
No.
No.
I would have been able to say it if it would have been real.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
stuck in your head better, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
rather than just being it's the Thurman thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm really mocking my wife there.
Your wife?
Yeah, I got married yesterday.
Did you? Is
Yeah.
she a bit disadvantaged?
No, I accidentally leant on her face and it went in.
What you need to do is put a peg or something on her lips,
Yeah.
fingers up the nose to block them off,
Yeah.
and then punch her in the tummy, and the sort of oof of air with all the holes blocked up,
Yeah.
it'll pop her face back out
Yeah.
like a plastic bottle.
Just to explain to everybody, my wife is actually a zombie. So we're not being horribly misogynistic
Well, yeah,
at all.
obviously, I wouldn't do that to a real person.
No.
Ridiculous. It went without saying. You're
Yeah.
just patronising the listeners by telling them that.
Well, you know,
They'd have worked that out.
They might not have seen my latest film, My Wife's a Zombie.
Everyone's seen that.
Yeah.
It's been popular, gone, and now it's passé.
No, it's out on DVD now.
Yeah.
Only $3.99 per square yard.
Wow. Is that on the Nipples and Pears label?
Yep.
It's very good.
Nipples and pears.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff.
Hmm.
So as I say, nothing happened this weekend. Some people watched something on television yesterday. I know what it was.
We didn't. We watched the pub.
We watched
on
the pub. And didn't see anything on television at all.
Nope.
And people booed me on Twitter.
Did they?
Yeah, for not being patriotic. Apparently, I'm not patriotic because I find patriotism is used by like people like the BNP.
Well, who was it that said it was the last refuge of scoundrels?
That was Oscar Wilde,
Was
wasn't
it?
Or was that Virtue of the Vicious?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
One of the two.
yeah. Might have said it for both of them.
Ah, possibly.
He
Yeah.
used to just say a lot of things, did old Oscar Wilde, apart from when he was dead.
Yes.
He said
Right
fuck
up
all
till that point, he was a bastard for saying stuff.
Yeah, his final
Fucking
words.
Loved that shit.
Did you know his final words were "Oops, upside my head"?
Really?
Yeah, that's where they got the name of the song from.
Oh, right. I didn't know they were big Oscar Wilde fans.
Yeah, because he
That's
was
very good.
laying there in that bed in Paris going, oops, upside my head! Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, occasionally you'll get the in certain versions of the song. It's certainly a remix which goes, oops, upside my head, say, oops, upside my head.
Yeah.
Quite popular, you know. And I used to, I was a tribute act, actually.
Were you an Oscar Wilde tribute act?
And I used to just do that on stage in working men's clubs. I would just lay there in a bed and go, oops, upside my head, oops, upside my head, And And then they'll play...
Everyone would call it back to you.
Yeah, and then they'll play the tune and they'd all dance.
Oh, yeah.
While they moved my corpse over the crowd. It's like crowd surfing, but with a stiffy.
Yeah.
Gives you something pulled along by.
It was surprisingly popular, given that the whole act took no more than 3 minutes, and yet took you an hour to set up in advance.
Yes, well, it's that's the passion I have for the art of being an Oscar Wilde person.
Yes.
Yeah, a man who pretends to be Oscar Wilde at least 200 times a day. I mean, I'm constantly practicing to be Oscar Wilde.
Not quite got it yet, though.
No,
not quite. No.
I keep bumming people and trying to get caught in hotel rooms by big lords, marquises and that sort of thing.
Yeah, going to America and being witty and pithy at customs.
Yeah. I said I've nothing to declare but my bombs.
Oh yeah,
and I got it wrong. You see.
Yeah.
Found myself in Guantanamo.
Yeah.
Wrote the ballad of Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That wasn't so bad. I think that was the closest you've come to getting to. I'm not entirely sure the sort of dandyish side of him would really have approved of the orange jumpsuit, though.
No, but I did accessorise it.
Any favours at all?
I accessorised it with a long wig and a big hat.
Oh, right. Did the hat have a feather?
Yes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I found that a seagull flew over the top.
Ah.
And I stole a feather from it and plucked it and put it in my hat.
Now, if you'd have had any sense, you'd have caught it, boiled it up, got all the bones, stuck them together with a glue fashioned from the gooey bits, whatever you do, and made yourself a dandyish walking cane.
Yeah, that'd have been good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would have really set it off. You should have done that.
I'll tell you, trying to get velvet in Guantanamo Bay is next to impossible.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to fluff up my uniform using sandpaper.
Right. Did that work?
Yeah, well, I mean, they found it, and the next minute I had to pose on top of a pile of naked men for some photographs. But you were
a bit of a poster boy of theirs eventually, weren't you?
Yeah. Peace. I did that thing
with
again.
your big hat with a feather in and not walking cane and your velveteen jumpsuit.
Yeah, the problem is it came across as more pimp than Oscar Wilde.
It's always a risk.
Yeah.
It's always a risk.
I was always cast in the role of pimp in the prison's version of Shaft.
Ah.
Yeah, constantly being shot in the face. Happily, I'd got skin quite hardly on my face because it was quite sunny there, and we were allowed outside.
Well, I suppose after
I can't speak fucking today. Why can't I speak?
Is it because you're an idiot?
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose after a while, all the tumours sort of thicken up from the sun exposure, and you become pretty much bulletproof, facially at least, don't you? Yeah. Yeah.
And then there was the... That was a grenade launcher, and this thing kept smacking into my face.
Oh, right, yes. Yes, it was a rather graphic adaptation, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, Impulsive Being Earnest has to have violence in it. It's no good unless it does.
I suppose there is the classic line, a grenade launcher?
Yes, that was it. And pack all my killing suits.
Yes.
I'm going killing this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, killing died eventually.
It does.
Yeah, he had to kill off killing.
Yeah.
It's a very strange thing. So I've been watching Britain's Got Toilets.
Have you?
Yeah.
I haven't.
I wish I hadn't. I really wish I hadn't, because I had to watch it for this podcast.
Yes.
And I really can't remember anything about it. It was just there on the television. There were lots of people who were quite stupid, who were being horribly manipulated by a bunch of cunts. So it's pretty much business as usual for them.
No. There was nothing noteworthy. There was no sort of this year's Susan Boyle.
No. I'm assuming they'll hackney. What? I can't speak. Somebody help. Somebody send me help. I know I've been drinking for a few days, but I should be able to speak better than that.
Has that knocked any sense?
Actually, the last time I had a problem with this, where I couldn't speak properly, it was in Edinburgh last year.
Yeah.
And luckily we had Michael with us, who was able to just talk and take the weight off my inability to speak shoulders.
Yes, you sound like you're going to Stanley Unwin there.
Oh, I can't do a Stanley Unwin.
Taking the weight off my inability to speak shoulders.
Oh, we need Jeremy Lin for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's good at that.
You can actually do that impression.
Yeah, I can't.
No, neither can I.
I can do Frank Boff.
Can you? Go on then.
Suck my cock.
That's really good, actually. Because he did say that to me when I met him.
Yeah. And then he snorted cocaine off my anus. Insists on doing it every time I see him. So he sort of swabs it, sprinkles a load of cocaine into my bum.
Yes. Does he just go sort of round the outside, or does he poke some in and then sort of hoof it up from the gap?
Well, what he does is he gets it really sort of stacked up in there.
Oh, right.
And then I fart and blow up his nose.
Yeah.
It's a little cloud of cocaines.
Yes.
Very nice.
With him sort of sniffing around, trying to catch the wisps in the air.
Yeah. And then the news of the world come in and photograph him.
Yeah, but that's pretty much how he makes his living these days, isn't it? Being photographed by the news of the world.
Yep.
Snorting coke off of your arse.
Yeah. Nesta Boff does something similar. She just gets lots of rent boys and piles them up in a corner of a room.
Yeah.
And then lays on them naked and reads a book.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
How are they arranged? Is this a sort of bed of rent boy nails kind of arrangement?
Yeah.
They're sort of staggered all around the room.
They have to take a Viagra pill each.
Yeah.
And then she sort of lays on the cocks, on the tips of the cocks.
Yeah.
Just bear her up, and then she reads.
Well, I suppose if she went round and sort of
Gillian Cooper
tweaked their nips a bit first, she could at least have some kind of 3 points of contact arrangement on each one.
Yeah, that's right.
Make it a lot more stable.
Yeah. Happily, they don't fancy her, otherwise she'd be sliding off.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be kind of very embarrassing. She'd be whoop, off she goes.
Yeah.
Zooming down the road on a long train of cocks.
If they could time their contractions, they could actually sort of move her around the room. She could go right to the door, and they'll all go
twitch, twitch.
And she go back towards the kitchen.
Twitch. Yeah. And then, but there's always going to be one pervert one who goes off.
Yeah. Well, that just greases the wheels, as it were, for the rest of the journey.
Floppy again.
No.
Oh, I was going to read. I'll tell you what I was going to do.
What were you going to do?
Using my eyes. Do you remember we were talking about Dave Lee Travis?
Yes, I do.
The other
remember
week.
we were talking
I found
about Dave Lee Travis.
A little piece on the internet about him. So he's still being a radio man.
All right.
Still doing radio.
Yeah.
And he's working for a station called Magic. I'll come up in a second. Never heard of it, but it's called Magic.
Blimey, he's looking old.
1161.
All right, okay.
And here's his profile. Born in Buxton, his mother was heavy with child and on the way to Manchester. DLT grew up in Manchester and began broadcasting 43 years ago.
Wow.
His first radio job was with BBC Pop North. He joined Radio 1 a year after its launch and stayed until 1993. DLT and John Peel were the last two of the original lineup to go. His TV appearances include regularly presenting Top of the Pops and Celebrity Squares, and more recently he has turned down the chance to appear on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here twice.
Well, good for him, I say.
There we go. So, and
obviously got some shred of self-respect at least.
And it says that he doesn't have a profile on Facebook, so don't even bother looking for him. If you were friends with somebody on Facebook called Dave Lee Travis,
he's
not
a
him.
lie. It's a lie. Yeah. It's a big lie. Find him.
It's a nonsense.
And out him for the sham.
Yeah.
The faux cornflake that he is.
I always find it extraordinary that people want to be pretend people.
It's odd, isn't it?
Or real people.
Yeah.
Pretending to be them.
Yes.
Yeah. Got us Doctor Who tonight?
Yeah. Woo!
What did you think of the last episode?
I thought it was good. Yeah, what did you think?
I really enjoyed it.
It was a nice, get into the series.
Yeah, a starter upper.
That's the one.
That's what they call it. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I confused me, which is good. That's what I want. I want to be confused.
Yep, not that that's difficult, but it's still good.
Yeah, I've learned not to speculate with anything to do with Stephen Moffat.
No.
Because, frankly, I'll be wrong.
Why, had you got some kind of speculation that would have been disapproved had you speculated?
Yeah, well, the speculation is always kind of who one person is or who another person is, and they're never who you think they are.
I'll tell you what gets on my tits.
What gets on your tits?
Is the summary of what's coming up next week.
Really?
It fucking annoys me because it spoils it. I mean, you know, the bit at the end, this one left with, it was Amy shooting the spaceman thing, wasn't it?
Spaceman.
So much as you think, really, they're probably not going to kill whoever's in the spaceman suit off, because that would sort of spoil it. You still, the whole premise of the cliffhanger is that she might have done. And the very first thing on the what's coming up next week was her apologising and saying, oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. What, you've just instantly, within 10 seconds of it being on, you've pissed on the cliffhanger. You fucking idiots.
Well, yes, well, that's not the producer's fault. I think that's a BBC thing, isn't it?
Whichever arsehole cuts these things together's fault.
So it's probably somebody in compliance who went, oh, well, it might leave the children thinking something horrible's happened, and then they might go out and shoot people.
Idiots. No, I wasn't holding the producers responsible. I was just saying, whoever at the Beeb does that,
should be shot in the pants.
Yeah.
With a scattergun.
Yes.
Full of pants.
But other than that, I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the beginning, which was quite scary, and things that the Doctor can't get out of. I like that.
Yes.
I like that kind of like, how the fuck are they going to get out of that? Or is he going to get out of that? I know he will do eventually, and he'll be all right.
Well, we hope so. It's going to be a very short series otherwise, isn't it?
It's very clever, though, that they what they do is it works on 2 levels.
What are the 2 levels on which it works?
Look, I wasn't laughing smuggler then. I was just laughing at the fact I use the phrase levels.
Arsehole.
I hate people who use the word levels.
Levels, really?
Yeah.
What about if you're trying to tell someone where they're in a multi-storey car park?
I say floor.
Oh, fair enough.
Or story.
Yeah. What about if you're sort of saying you want to buy a couple of those little sort of bubbling liquid tools that you use to see whether something's flat?
I could say, can I have a bubbly stick, please?
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
So, a couple of levels.
Yeah, well,
on the one hand, they make sure that the Doctor is like 200 years older than he is.
Yes.
For the purposes of thing.
Yes.
Which, of course, that means for kids, the Doctor's not killed for ages.
Yes.
It's for them, 200 years down the line, that Doctor's going to get horribly killed.
Yeah.
But not for 200 years.
It does commit the BBC to using Matt Smith and paying for his plastic surgery so he doesn't look any older for 200 years. So...
Yes. But for adults, it's slightly more disturbing. You know it's happened, you see.
Yeah.
It's happened, and it's in the back of your mind that it's going to happen.
Yes.
Because adults have more of an idea of time in that respect. They worry about things
I think
more.
putting it in plain terms, adults are generally less stupid than children.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yes.
You could say that.
Could and I did.
Yep.
Yep.
So you're still doing that NATO thing, that UN thing, sorry, for children?
Yeah, the UN stupid fucking kids appeal.
Yeah, where you go around and just make them feel stupid.
Yeah. Well, it's good. I think it's a valuable life skill for children to give them a realistic self-image.
Yeah.
So we just go around schools and go, you are stupid. And then they cry for a bit, and then they come to terms with it, and they're a lot better off in the long run. I'm
doing the similar thing, but with fat children.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the fat children's envoy.
Ah,
I just go up there and go, fatty!
Yeah.
Fatty!
Well, I'm involved in the follow-up project where we've got like really realistic wolf costumes. Sort of monster costumes and that, and we go around and chase the stupid fat children around to try and get them to burn some of the lard off.
Oh, that explains why they never turn up in my sessions anymore.
Yeah.
Probably all thin now.
Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's the two-pronged, as it were, process. You sort of slap the self-image into them, and then we chase the lard off them.
No, they're all caninophobic, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, well, you can't have everything, can you?
Yeah, well, at least that's more dogs for the rest of us. Yeah,
that's how it works.
I've got 6 dogs upstairs myself, just sitting there looking cute.
Yeah.
Oh, a doggy.
We saw a good dog in the pub yesterday, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
It was in the grubbiest pub we'd been into in a while.
Yeah.
In fact, we went in there specifically because Martin saw it and said, "Let's go in that grubby pub. I like grubby pubs."
I do. I love going into these pubs because they're always the same. They always look like old working men's clubs, and you go in there. They've got the pubs that don't really have windows at the front, apart from very small ones at the very top, and then a sign just telling you what it is. And you go in there, and there's always entire families of people in there getting incredibly drunk. And I like that.
It was definitely a family piss-up vibe, wasn't it?
Yeah. There were children getting pissed or adults getting pissed. It was like Gin Lane. You know. Yeah, or Beer Street.
Yes. beer alley.
Yeah, he never made it. When he did Gin Lane and Beer Street, he never sort of tackled any other spirits or things. I mean, he should have done whiskey.
Yeah.
Whiskey Boulevard.
You not go for Blue WKD Avenue.
Should have done.
Yeah.
Hogarth, get back to life and get that done now.
Lazy fucker.
Yeah.
No, he won't do it. But yes, while we're in there, cute little three-legged dog.
Oh, little doggy
We were sat there on the sofa or banquette, as I suppose you might call it in a pub, and just sort of toddled up, hopped up between us, laid its head in my lap, and just sort of settled down for a bit of a cuddle.
Yep, dogs know who likes dogs.
Yep, yes, they do.
It's the law of dogs. And if only human beings we could work out who really likes us in such a way. But we, go up and sniff people, and they can say, "Oh, they sniff other people."
Yeah.
So they must like me.
Do you think that's it?
Yeah, I don't think it works though.
No.
Tried it.
Have you? What happened? Did you get slapped?
Yeah. Punched and then hospitalised.
Oh.
It wasn't nice. I've had better. I can say that.
Yeah.
Let's go have a look at Twitter now to see if anybody's talking to us.
Oh, let's have a look.
Let's all go to Twitter. Let's all go to Twitter. Let's all go to Twitter.
Ooh. Apparently, according to Paul 2401, astronaut-related gun crime was up 25% in the UK after last week's Who.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Kids, you're idiots.
Yeah.
Put the guns down.
Do they not say they're going to end up with it getting banned at this rate if they keep going around shooting astronauts just because they've seen it on the telly? It's not clever.
Yeah. I hear they're going to bang guns.
Anyway.
Skulls.
Yes, I saw quite the scene when I got back to Manchester yesterday.
Oh, what did you see?
Obviously, some other people who'd been out on the pop for most of the day only couldn't handle it as well and responsibly as we can. We walked out of the station past where the cabs were parked up. One cab, there was a lot of there was sort of 3 or 4 people stood round having a bit of an argument, a bit of a shout.
Yeah.
One woman was just screaming cunt repeatedly. And they were sort of circled round. One of the most impressively wide puddles of sick that I'd ever seen. And I'm not sure whether they'd actually done half of it in the cab, and that was why the cab hadn't fucked off. But the door was open, and it was obviously booze sick, because looking at it, it was almost all liquid with just the odd scattering of chunks in it.
What's the matter with people?
I know, it was outside. And this was about, I don't know, when was it? It was only about 10 o'clock, so it wasn't like it was really late.
People, if you don't know how to drink, don't drink.
Yeah.
If you can't get drunk without chundering everywhere, don't do it.
But yeah, one of the cunt screaming woman was saying how she only had £2 on her or something like that. I'm assuming this was in reply to the cabbie quite reasonably expecting them to pay for his cab to be cleaned.
Well,
although how far she'd think she would get in a black cab for £2 anyway, I don't know. But
when you say cunt screaming, was that her screaming or was that her cunt screaming?
I don't know. It was initially her screaming cunt, but it could have been a cunt screaming cunt, I suppose.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at her close enough to see.
Oh, she's just a cunt screaming cunt.
Yeah.
Cunt screaming cunt. Cunt screaming cunt.
So yeah, that was the. No, sorry, what's this?
No, I was singing a little song.
Yeah, sorry, I interrupted you with your little song there.
Cunt screaming cunt. Cunt screaming cunt.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the delightful scene I had waiting for me when I got back to Manchester yesterday.
You're a lucky man, you know.
Yeah.
I just got into a capsy. A capsy? What's a capsy? There we go.
I can't even think what that would be. Yeah.
It's a taxi wearing a man wearing a cap.
Right.
In fact, the entire taxi itself has a cap on it. Big
your black cabs sort of have the little bit at the front that looks a little bit like they're wearing a cap, doesn't it?
Well, it's one of those. It was a capsy, and I got in it, and I got home, and I sat and ate some bread.
I had the loudest, scrotiest train journey ever. It was a 2-carriage train, and both carriages, dead in the middle, had a group of pissed up, shouty, horrible people being all loud and talking to the person next to them as though they were down the other end of the train.
Oh, buffoons.
Yes.
Buffoony buffoons. Did we get the same train back?
No, because you went that way. And I went that way.
That was it. Yes, I couldn't remember.
Yes.
I can't remember where we went after that.
No, you went home and I went home.
Yeah, yeah. We went out to have some Pims.
Yeah, we didn't end up having any Pims in the end, did we?
There's lots of other booze.
Yeah. In fairness, I think a lot of the places we went into wouldn't have done Pims. Certainly not Grossi Pub, anyway.
No.
I think we'd probably have got knifed if we'd have asked for Pims.
Yeah, can I have Pims, please?
Either that or they'd have just led us out to the room in the back where they chained us up and used us as their sex slaves.
But we thought we said pimps.
Yeah.
In my velvet orange jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Big hat.
But yeah, we might have got some Pims at the last place.
Yeah.
If we'd have asked, but I didn't even think to by then. And the sun had gone down, and the whole idea was that we were going to drink Pims in the sun.
Yeah, we went to a place called Moyles, and then they chopped the end of my cock off. It was terrible.
Yeah. You're done.
Yeah. Got it all out. Better out than in,
yes. I am inclined to disagree with that one.
I tend to agree with better out than in, apart from anuses.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely better.
In. Yeah.
Or belly buttons.
Yes.
I think innies are better than outies.
Yeah, poor people have outies because they're like born at home.
Yeah, because they just chew their umbilical cord off.
That's it, yeah. That's what they eat for the first year.
Yeah.
Just umbilical cord.
Yeah.
It's like some sort of umbilical jerky that they have.
Yeah, they eat through that tough bit and then they have the placenta as pudding.
Yeah, placenta pudding.
Well, it's gone like rice pudding by that point anyway.
Have you ever been to one of those houses where they have a placenta party where they cook the placenta of baby?
I have not, no.
I wouldn't go near it, frankly. I think that's the most disgusting and degrading thing that anybody could do.
Do you reckon you don't fancy a bit of that?
No.
Just for shits and grins, just
not
to
nice.
say you had?
No.
No?
You know.
Because, I mean, your sister has had 2 kiddies. You didn't at any point try to suggest to her that she, vacuum packed it for you so you could make a little snackette out of it afterwards.
Oh God, no. And I think she was pretty appalled by the idea as well. So that's quite good. Yeah, I think you've got to be slightly mental to like that sort of thing.
Do you reckon?
Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Or probably wanting to have birth in a pool or something.
Yeah, let's have a
birthing pool.
Yeah.
Looks like fucking Jaws in there.
I suppose at least you could use the placenta as dog food, though, couldn't you? That'd probably save it going to waste.
Yeah, you could, if you had a dog in the room at the time, it'd be great. You could just whip it out and chuck it in the corner. And you could have those like rabid dogs that villains have, where they just leap on things and devour it.
Ah, yeah.
Just don't throw the baby by mistake, otherwise it's the court cases.
Yeah, well, you say mistake, it would be deliberate, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Stupid baby.
No, it's not nice.
Stupid dog-eating baby.
No, we do not condone postnatal abortion.
Martin doesn't.
No, I don't. I certainly don't.
It's acceptable when it's by dog.
Well, dogs do like to eat, and
there you go.
And they are cute.
It's favouritism. Why should you favour baby over your lovely dog?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at a particularly adorable one now.
Yeah.
Sadly, nobody can see.
Oh, he's looking very cute, though.
I just take our word for it. Adorable.
Yeah.
In fact, I really miss him when he's gone,
You big soft fucker.
I do. At the end of a podcast recording, Andy goes back to Manchester and...
and you go upstairs and have a little cry and a wank.
Where's Dill?
Yeah.
Oh, Dill, where's my little Dill? Oh, my Dill's not here anymore. Oh, we lost him now. Pitch. Sorry,
No, that's someone else.
That was a Radio 4 gritty northern drama.
Ooh.
Lost Down the Pit, it was called.
Yeah.
I played 3 parts in that.
Did you?
I played Pitman 1, Pitman 2 and Pitman 3.
I thought you played Pitman 3's wife.
Yeah, well, I did play that in the second episode because she died.
Oh, right, yeah.
And they had to replace her. I just went over. Hello, Chuck. Would you like me to make you some lovely rice puddings? I've got some puddings here. We've got no rice, so I've made them out of maggots. Would you like some lovely maggot pudding, love? Oh, me maggot puddings turned to flies.
That was very good.
Yeah.
It's good to see that those things stick rigidly to... you know, the realisms of what went on in Pit Village.
Yes, it was damn difficult back then. I mean,
well, it was. Cause, I mean, that was set 3-4 years ago, wasn't it?
Yep.
Back when they hadn't really got
Rotherham.
water or electricity or anything like that. Yeah.
South Yorkshire, you see.
They still worship the sun there, I think, didn't they?
They do, yes. They still do. I say if you go to Sheffield, they'll still bow down when the sun comes out.
Yeah.
And occasionally they will just slaughter somebody in the street so that they can ensure another day of sunshine in the summer.
Well, that's fair enough. You can't take any risks, can you?
Yeah. I tell you what I'm getting fed up of.
Cheap mints.
No, just really fed up of walking down the fucking street and being assaulted by the smell of charred meat. Fucking why does every cunt leap out and have a barbecue when it gets sunny?
Because it's I don't know.
It's horrible.
Do you not like barbecues?
Fucking horrible.
Really? I like a nice barbecue.
Fucking horrible.
No. Nice barbecues aren't.
The only thing that good, barbecues are good for one thing.
What?
There's a bit of the afternoon when it's still warm and you're pissed.
Yep.
And everybody else is like,
would you like some more cow? Ooh, how about a gorilla? Would you like a bit of gorilla's foot? Oh, we're cooking the pavement now.
I'd eat a bit of gorilla.
Sorry. I went slightly out of my range there, darling, and I couldn't get back.
You stretched yourself too far.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the first time someone's told you that.
I didn't snap back that time,
yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah. So you're not a fan of the barbecue. Oh, what about if it's one of these barbecues with sort of charred vegetarian kebabs on it? You're not even like those?
They're quite nice. I like those, yeah. Those are right. But generally, and then there's the other bit of the evening when it gets really cold and everybody insists on sitting out in the cold.
Oh no, you don't want to do that. This is why you don't want to go to barbecues, A, arranged by anyone else, or B, when there's more than you and possibly at most 2 other people that you know and trust.
Yeah.
Go out, have a nice little bit of food, maybe a bit of Pimm's, like we didn't manage yesterday, when it's warm, and then when it gets cold, go inside and watch the telly, like God intended.
Yes. Watch DVDs.
Yes, or
Blu-rays.
DVDs. Yes. Still on the telly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we doing a new DVD recording thing, aren't we?
We are.
Tomorrow?
Yes, Gentleman's Review at the Pictures tomorrow.
Yep. I can't remember what we decided we were going to do.
Maybe Temple of Doom.
Yep.
Possibly.
We're just trying to find a DVD that everybody has.
Yes, if anyone's got any fantastic suggestions, do tweet one or other or both or neither of us and let us know.
Yes.
And we may or may not completely ignore you.
We might go for Ghostbusters, Temple of Doom, something 80s perhaps, I don't know.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah. We're going to have another 5-minute break of Martin doing a song now.
Did you remember that bit when he did that in that?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
That was actually Dan Aykroyd who did that.
Yeah, when it came out.
Yeah.
Ragamuffin. And he got thrown out for that because everybody thought it was a bit racist.
Slightly racist.
Yeah.
But then it was the 80s. People didn't understand.
No.
Yeah.
Fools, buffoons and idiots.
People weren't as right-thinking and right-on as they are these days.
All those rolled-up sleeves.
Yeah.
White suits.
Yeah.
Then again, I was all right in the 80s. I don't seem to remember being particularly badly turned out. Mostly school uniform during the day.
I was going to say it was principally school uniform. The rest of the time dressed by my mum because I was still young enough to have had most of my clothes bought by my mum back then.
Yes. Yeah, I don't remember ever buying clothes when I was a kid. I think the kids these days they go and they're really picky and it's like, oh, I want that shirt that goes with those trousers.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, back in our day, it was you wore whatever your mum happened to buy you, which was generally whatever she'd seen cheap somewhere.
Yeah, you'd go down to Burton's or somewhere and you just get dressed up in a jumper, some trousers, and Marks and Spencer's, and Saint Michael clothing.
Yeah, some nice sensible trousers, maybe ones that you could grow into a bit.
Yeah, down to Clark shoes to have your brogues fitted.
Yeah, get measured up in the foot crushing machine.
Yeah,
yeah,
which is good. I like it. I want to get a foot crushing machine.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, given that they don't seem to have them around anymore, I wonder if they could. If there are any sitting around that you could buy up.
Yeah, I want one so that I can measure my face to see what size shoe it would take.
Yeah, do you reckon? Did they make them wide enough?
Probably.
Oh, they probably did now, yeah.
Oh, I tell you what annoys me. Have you ever seen people who, when they're having a photograph... I'm just scratching my nose there. The nose.
Give it a pick.
Keep forgetting that we've got a camera on us. Yeah. People who, when they have photographs taken...
Yes.
It's quite often it's ladies who do this. Not all ladies, just some ladies.
Right.
They'll do this. It looks ridiculous. Stop it.
They do that?
Yeah. It's sucking in the cheeks. It's a...
Oh, right, yes.
And look, it makes her face look like a puckadanus.
That's not really a good look, is it? I mean, you know, I see that some people strive to be thinner, but thinner at the expense of looking like a puckadanus.
No.
I think you're losing more than you're gaining there.
I think you're right. And the other... what I do is when I have a photograph taken, I open my eyes wide.
Yeah.
And look like that. For the benefit of people who are watching on
That's
video.
very good. I'm looking at the little monitor we've got back there, and yeah. Oh no, that's going too far. Yeah. Oh, he's dead. Oh well. Well, it looks like it's a one-man gentleman's review for the rest of it then. How long have we? Blimey, is that how long we've been going? God, I'm surprised Martin's not gone off now.
No. I've raised from the dead.
Oh, I was just going to prod you there as well.
Oh,
you spoilt me fun.
Having a nice little prod.
I'm going to do it anyway. There we go. I done prod you.
Poke, poke, poke,
poke.
Fucking who? Oh, yeah.
What?
Who uses Facebook? I think we covered this last one, didn't we? Who uses Facebook?
Nobody uses Facebook. I only really use it for events if stuff's going on.
We've discussed it. We discussed it last time.
Should we have the same conversation we've had about 8 times already?
For some reason,
who uses Facebook, Martin? Who uses it? I only use it for events. I only use it to find out when something's going on, but I don't use it other than that. I mean, who pokes people these days?
I was going back through some old podcasts the other day and listening in.
Yes.
You know, with my ears.
All right, you weren't just watching them then?
No, I tried. No. I couldn't say anything
though.
And we had the same conversation in 4 different podcasts. and the conversation took the same form every single time. Not about Facebook.
Oh, right.
It was about something else. I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, essentially it was the same conversation in 4 different podcasts. Oh, this is over about 12 months.
Well, it's a good thing you've forgotten, because that means we've now got the opportunity to have the same conversation accidentally again in future.
We did. We had one about 2 weeks ago. Or maybe 4 weeks ago. It was like a few podcasts back. We had the same conversation yet again.
Wow.
And we really need to sort ourselves out.
One of the dedicated listeners needs to go through and sort of make some kind of chart or graph about the popular conversations that we had.
Yeah.
Sort of, you know, so Facebook done that many times.
We nearly did Facebook twice, but I remember we'd done it.
We've done Facebook loads of times already.
And frankly, that's boring.
Yeah.
As is Facebook. I find that very boring.
Yeah, I mean, who uses Facebook these days?
If anybody else asks me if I want to join their gang warfare farm thing, I'll frankly kill them.
Yeah. Well, it's annoying now. We're at the risk of doing exactly the same conversation that we had a couple of weeks ago. The way people can add you to groups that they've made rather than just ask you. Yeah. And you end up... And then people go, wow, look, Martin and Andy are in the, the I want to kick babies in the face group. Why have they joined that? Are they some kind of mental cases?
Yeah, it's feeding babies to dogs group anyway, isn't it?
Feeding baby to dogs.
What's the matter with me?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the people who are listening to this live and can hear this gibberish coming out of my head. I'm just very tired.
Yeah, you never apologise to me.
I'm sorry, Andy.
I have to put up with this shit when we're not recording as well.
Yeah. Usually when we're recording, I can at least speak.
Yeah.
Not today, though. It's gone. My ability to speak is gone. Yes. Wii U.
Yeah.
Wii U.
Yes.
Wii U. Oh, yes, of course. We've got a new podcast out. It's called Dab and Tench.
Yes, except it's not us. It's 2 different people, isn't it?
It's made by our company.
Yes. Yes, it's affiliated to
company.
us. Yes. What is it? TGR Productions.
It is,
as we're pimping everything out as now. Yeah.
It's
for that veneer of professionalism that it'll give us to have a made-up company producing our stuff.
I don't know why we did it. Well, I've done it because I'm an idiot. But yeah, it's called Dab and Tench. It's an improvised comedy.
Sort of sitcom type thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a little bit finding its feet at the moment. So
yeah.
come back.
Well, it's only one proper episode in, isn't it?
Yeah.
That and the pilot.
Yeah. A lot of people listen to the pilot, and very few people have listened to the first episode. So go over there and.
Please.
I just hope that everybody didn't listen to the pilot and then think, oh, I'm not going to listen to that. It's different. The first episode is different to the pilot.
Yes. I thought the pilot was all right.
Yeah, it's all right, yeah. I think a lot of people thought it was just another Dipso cast.
Picky fuckers. Yeah, well, proper episodes are different. Properly different.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, just go over to www.thegentlemanreview.com/DT. Also, Dipsocast is over there now at www.thegentlemanreview.com/Dipsocast.
Yeah.
I need to get my new teeth in.
Type that in, then take out all the letters that look wrong, and then you'll probably if it's on the right URL.
Yeah. It's all linked to from the front page anyway. You can find it there. So everything's there in the one place now. It's not all spread around.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to give some money to Dill's Appeal, you can do. Don't rush to do it. It's a constant thing.
It's an ongoing. It's a rolling thing. If you're feeling munificent and you have a few spare coppers in your pocket, then
it's not like when we did the Mega Poddy. In that case, we were asking for it, to a deadline. Of course, now, if you got $5 spare at any point, just go over there, just click on it, and
whenever you can.
It'll be there for the next
a
year or so, and it's for Tier Greyhound Rescue, which is the place where we got Dill.
Where Dill came from.
It's a lovely Dill.
Yeah.
Yes, and lots of other little doggies are over there. They could do with your help, really. But as I say, we're not going to request it on the podcast. Just if you happen to be on the page, just click on it, and go over and give some money.
No pressure.
Not at all. No rush even.
Yeah.
Quid here, quid there. We don't mind. The doggies will cry if you don't.
Yeah. You evil, evil bastards.
And if you don't want to give money to Tier, give money to your local Greyhound Rescue Centre. There's always one near you, because people are really horrible to them. Which is why I will never go to dog racing or anything like that, because frankly that is where the cunts really hurt dogs. Scum of the earth. And you'll give them your money. And you'll bet on them. And then that little doggy won't be able to race anymore, and they'll be chucked out into the streets.
Oh.
And have to go to a Greyhound Rescue Centre. If they're looking. If not, they might be hit by a car or just starve to death. Yes. But,
a light-hearted one this week, isn't it?
If you feel like giving some money, just give some.
Yeah.
It's any Greyhound Rescue Centre.
Yeah,
it's fun, isn't it? So, what are you going to be doing later on today? You're off, aren't you?
What am I going to be doing? I'll head back over to Manchester, go and get Lisa from work, go home, maybe watch a bit of the old Who on the telly later. Wee-oo.
I'm going to get myself curry, I think.
Oh, yeah. Get as in acquire from a curry place, or make in your
I'm going to go and get one from Asda, but it fucking annoys me.
What, Asda annoys you?
Oh, yes.
Why does Asda annoy
you? All the curries they have, they're kind of in big portions. So it's like enough for two people, or enough for one person like me.
Yes, that sounds reasonable.
You need a big portion.
I wouldn't be annoyed at that.
Yeah,
that's all sounding good.
Apart from the vegetarian ones, which are tiny. The normal portions that thick in the trays.
Yes,
tearing that thick.
That's very odd, isn't it?
And the same price.
The fuckers.
Yeah. So you've actually got to buy two.
It's because they know you've got less choice. They've got the market by the bollocks.
Yeah, and
they can take advantage of it.
Fucking infuriating.
You should write to them, or failing that, eat the vegetarian curry, shit in the box, seal it back up, return it to them.
Yeah.
I'll put in a little note saying, you never give us enough curry, you tight-ass little monkeys.
Yep.
Return it, say there was something wrong with this curry, I'd like to bring it back, and then run away.
It's just shit in the box.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then,
That'll do. Yeah, so Asda, avoid them and kill them if you need be. I mean, just a little bit. Just kill them a little bit. I mean, don't actually kill anybody. Just kill the brand of Asda. If you see the brand of Asda floating in the midair in front of your face, kill it.
Kill it with sticks.
Yeah, but don't actually hurt anybody who works for Asda or anything like that. Or harm the premises in any way. We don't want to be seen to be inciting a crime in any way, shape or form.
Definitely. Don't do anything illegal, but do as much as you can get away with while staying within the bounds of the law.
Just imagine, kill an imaginary Asda.
Yes.
With your face. gnaw away at it.
And obviously, like, don't actually send them curry cartons full of shit either.
No.
Because that will probably get you in trouble.
No. Send them some nice flowers.
Yeah,
in
with a
curry
note
carton.
in telling them that they're tight-ass little fuckers for not having the veggie curries being big enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Press the flowers so that they'll fit into the carton that the veggie curry was in.
Yeah.
In fact, you'd almost have to take them down to 2 dimensions to do that.
Wow, they're that small. So they're that so small, their curries, that you can only fit 2-dimensional flowers in them. That is shocking.
Yeah.
I'm surprised none of your consumer magazines have got hold of this.
Yeah, well, you know, they were not
I can
long
see
now.
the headlines, the 2D flour curry carton shocker.
Yeah.
Disgrace
Curry
of
of
Asda.
Doom.
Yes.
The evil curry of Doom.
Yeah.
Doom curry. Doom curry. Doom curry. Curry of Doom.
Yeah. That sounds like the presenter of a regional radio station's metal show.
Yes, well...
It's the Tuesday Night Rock Show with Doom Curry.
Rocky Roo.
Yeah.
Rock. There's always a man who... Rock!
Yes.
As if rocking is all about men going, rock!
I think it principally is, isn't it? I misunderstood it all these years.
It could be. Or it's more like this. Let me see if we can get this to work.
Hello? Rock!
There we go. So that's how it works. Yeah.
That is very good.
Sometimes it can do
Gothic.
yeah. So anything like that.
Yeah.
Skanky music.
No, I wasn't liking that last one so much.
No, I don't even think that exists. So.
I
It's all right. The bin is empty. He
that's
can't.
all
He can't get into it.
I was just about to do the naughty clap at Bill.
Can I do the naughty clap?
Yeah.
Do
Sorry, you
the
sat
naughty
down.
clapping. Well, there we go. So I do apologise for my inability to speak in this week's podcast.
I should think so too. Frankly, you've been awful.
I'm going to go away and boil my head in
yeah?
some word buckets.
Make us a cup of tea before you do that.
Yeah.
I can't be arsed making it myself, and you'll probably be dead, or at the very least blind and incapacitated after you've boiled your head. So
that's bad, isn't it?
yeah,
It was bad. I couldn't speak.
yeah.
But you know, we get these very occasionally where it does go horribly wrong. But Andy was fine, and I think that's all we can say. Andy was fine.
It seems to be all you can say today.
Yep, and that's it. So anyways, from all of us here at the Gentleman's Review, for another week, bye-bye!
What's that, puppy? What's that? Ooh. Look, who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
It's still Dill.
Dill the dog.
I'll dill. It's Dillster. Love little Dill. He's the best little doggy around. Dill 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 we do. A do da di dilly do da ba do be diddly diddly dee do da da di do di do di dill. Dill. Isn't that adorable?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cute dog.
Bye bye everybody.
Bye bye.
See you later.